seems Orlin is sleeping in late today. And Joseph, our forge hobbit, is a no-show.
Joseph's on a vacation far away. Bridge?
Question at the forge.
Yeah, go ahead.
Someone has asked, if, have you made horse armor here at the forge before? Because someone was like, is that an armor thing, or is that something else entirely?
As far as I know, going to Marin or Torsi can make the kind of armor that Maelstrom has on over there, which is Gambison, and then over the Gambison would be iron or steel or chain or whatever it is, and I think that's in your wheelhouse.
I think it's in my wheelhouse too. I think it would be like maybe like double. I'll inquire in my brain about it.
Yeah.
No one's placed one yet, but. And then if I want to be the truly insane person and try to armor that griffin, it's probably like 4 times or 5 times the cost.
Good luck getting it on him and getting the sizes.
Yeah, no kidding.
So that would be... I mean, we could call it 10. We'll call it 10.
We need like a wheelbarrow. Do you think we get the woodworker to make us a wheelbarrow to shove that iron ore around? Those slabs.
No, you'd need to take it one piece at a time.
But I broke my toe last time I tried.
Two, three. 1, 2, 3. And that's 4, 8.
Hello.
Hi, Joseph. Tad late today.
I couldn't tell what time of day it was.
It is a little overcast.
Yeah, my apologies.
That's okay. You'll be sad to hear, Joseph, that the tavern doesn't have any food again.
Oh, that's great.
So if you want any food, I guess it's the baker, or maybe buying just raw fish or some things from the market. If they have anything.
So, like, for the whole, like, fasting day, do they, like, predetermine that? You don't know?
They haven't.
Okay.
They didn't announce which day it was.
It's a surprise.
Yeah. Well, probably the most inconvenient time if I had to accept it.
Probably.
This would be the perfect place for a Walmart.
good afternoon, morning, whatever time of day it is.
Oh, hi, Tang.
You think you're just able to walk by without saying hello?
I didn't see you. I'm sorry.
Sure.
No, it's not
You
too
work.
late.
Is Harry's your lover?
Unless you want to be punched right
Good
now,
morning or afternoon.
I
whatever it
suggest
is.
you don't bring that up anymore.
Yeah, it's very
I'm
hard
sorry.
to
I've already been
the-
punched
the-
for
yeah, the
saying
overcast
things, so
kind
I
of,
won't say it
makes it
again.
a bit of a
Good.
Not about
Huh.
you, about Dario.
Oh, it's your own
It wasn't even bad things, really.
Kyler, a moment.
I trust everything has been well this morning.
It will be a moment.
As well as it can be in this town, but
Some of my scouts have told me that they're seeing large amounts of orc tracks by the mill. They're getting closer by the day.
Yeah, they attacked it last night. Oh, yesterday evening. They know it's their target.
It's a blessing that we're not seeing
We can't be everywhere at once, though, unfortunately.
today.
If we station men at every
I know,
place
but-
they attack, fuck.
turn around quick sooner rather than later.
Not enough men to protect Nautis, I understand.
And maybe something.
We lost 2 more of the house guard last night as well.
I hope it's
Oh Lord, I'm gonna go clean my armor.
Eventually.
Not the best way to
Go.
Please stop on your conversation.
I'm sorry for your loss.
You're the guy with the mercenary company if you feel like stationing men there to keep it safe.
I'm not green.
Due to the influx, I was
The next time I speak with the captain, I'll see what she can do about spreading some men out, but I would not hold too big of a finger on it. They have their hands full at the front line.
That is me.
Yeah, without the mill, our farms are basically useless. You can't turn into bread.
Hmm.
I can try and help.
My men are still too green to be moved to that position, and I still have too few.
Good to hear.
That's what the training's for, I suppose. Unless you want to throw them in the deep end.
Trying not to. Trying to at least make sure some of them survive, if I do send them out.
Morning.
Morning.
How are you holding up after... Well,
Bear told me don't work until the afternoon, but I got antsy, so I'm here.
yeah, I know the feeling. I heard we had no food today. At all. Is that true?
So today is the day of fasting.
I just heard people talking about it. I kind of figured I'd check in with you about that.
Let me see what we have. I'm waiting for Harry to bring something over. If I have something, I'll make you something. Yesterday was what I had to choose, but it wasn't the designated day of fasting. So
Hmm.
let me see what I have.
I would appreciate it.
What's going on your
Has your
end?
father eaten?
I have no idea. I think we've both been
just
staggering our
tired.
days. Yeah. I know I haven't eaten
It's a
in 1 or
daily
2 days.
process of-
So,
Making sure that the men are trained in case the orcs come, or worse.
Yeah. Well, hope for the best.
Hmm.
It looks like I have enough that I can at least make a broth that counts as a meal. If you give me a little bit, I can make something.
sure, if you want to drop it by the house, or I can swing by here, we'll... Whatever works.
I can bring it over. I'll make a smaller one so that way you and your father actually eat something. and Lady Orlana.
I would appreciate it. Maybe the smell in the house would trigger something. Anyway,
Perfect. I now have all of my ingredients.
thank you, Miss
Good.
Basil, as always.
You make sure that they all eat. Do you understand?
I can
putting this on you
lead.
now.
I can lead an aunt a horse. I can I can lead an aunt to broth, but I can't make him drink. I've been
Put
learning
it on his
poetry.
desk while he's in the middle of paperwork.
Will do.
And say
You
it's
might
from
want to
me.
be careful with that. He might mistake it for the inkwell.
We've been there. I've been there.
Drink it anyways. It's usually squid ink anyways.
Squink.
Here's some units of cotton.
Thank you.
When you open it, you'll find 30 units.
So apart from training,
You know what? I'm glad you
No, I
understand
don't.
that I'm joking.
At least someone does. Oh, hi! What's your name?
Kyla,
Hi, I'm Daisy.
pleasure to meet you, Daisy.
My last name's also Daisy.
Daisy. Are you from the Hobbit village?
People call me Daisy. I was. I moved here after the Orcic.
Well, welcome to Nautis. Hope you're enjoying your time here.
Thank you. The soup kitchen's really nice.
It is.
Well, it sometimes is really nice.
Needs must. Excuse me, I gotta talk
What do
to
you
Mary.
do here?
Oh,
sorry.
I'm a blacksmith.
Never mind. Take care. Oh, that's real cool. Bye-bye.
Take care. I hope you have a good business day. I might try checking in with Favoril if she's still in. Unless you've heard from her.
Oh, exactly.
My lord?
Don't let me interrupt.
No interruption.
I ask you something.
Tell her.
What is the smallest amount of rope you can make? I need to satiate my curiosity here.
20 feet.
Fuck. Okay. Thanks, Marin.
Hi, how are you?
Hey, how are you? Hey, how are you?
Hi, how are you? Do actually need you this time.
Oh, do you actually? Well, sorry, girl who cried wolf.
How much is a chopping axe?
Chop an axe. One-handed?
Probably.
Oh god, I got so many fucking tabs of it. One-handed, axe, iron. Yeah, 7 silver.
That'll work. 7. How much if I give you the haft?
We could call it 650.
Could you do 6?
What are you gonna?
Are you gonna use it to get wood?
I'm gonna use it because the hunters camp has asked me for it, and hopefully that'll mean they get more food, which means we don't starve.
I can spot the missing cost.
We'll call it 6 then.
Alright, I can do that. Here's 6.
Should be done. Oof, god, I got a backlog of orders. Tomorrow night.
Okay, I'll get the half to you as soon as I can. I just need to go talk to the woodworkers.
Yep. Yep. I was gonna say something, but I forgot. I forgot.
I didn't hear what you said.
It's fine. I forgot what I was gonna say.
Okay.
Alright, well, I need to go to the forge and handle this then. Oh, I'm back already. Good. Thanks, guys.
Oh. My goodness. Hi. Nice to get you again. Hello. Hi. I don't know if you remember me, but you helped me with something very important a few days ago. I want to thank you again. That my uncle, Benjamin. Ah, yes, I remember. He's a good man. Glad he's doing okay.
Actually, 4. That's amazing.
I cannot thank you enough for what you did. When I heard about all the dangers on the road, I was terrified, but I knew I needed to get him the medicine. But from what I hear, he was healed. Everything seems to be going all right with him. And I also got word from his caretaker. Sounds like you were able to.
Here and there. But they know.
He seemed to be in good spirits. He wanted to share some stories with me. I like hearing stories. So I sat down a little bit. We chatted.
Hey, they'll come around soon, I'm sure.
Well, that's mighty kind of you, Miss. Kaz, wasn't it? I think I remember getting a name.
That's what they call me, Kaz.
Oh, actually. Actually, if you're open to talk.
I do have knives.
Would you like to go for a
But
walk?
the thing is, if you get knives, you gotta worse that, because I can't just sell off individual things. Because then I'll just be left with, few things.
Okay, removed it. Thank you.
I'm staying in there this time.
Night night.
Okay.
Yes.
I was being told that some mercenaries needed pay, and I'd be obliged to
Hardier than the two that I had made before.
Sure. If I wanted to add a bit of meat to it, if I was able to purchase fish down at the dock, would that work?
Rocks are scalable. Big job.
If you need backup for like a cart or something, I'm always somewhat skilled.
Especially if you need someone who's good at fighting on horseback.
All right.
Ah! Speaking of someone who needs people who fight on horseback. If I could have a moment of your time, my lord.
Of course.
You make me have a heart attack. Too young for a heart attack.
I hear that you're in charge of the QRF.
Like
Correct.
Prince and Nautis or some shit.
Yeah, well, it could be. I'm not telling.
I have
all
to
these
be a hell of a
people I just want
cavalryman.
Tamur, and Tamur's fucking.
I'm always looking for new recruits.
People listen. Not to me, thankfully.
It's like, where do you all meet, typically?
Well, they're based inside the castle proper, but they're QRF, so they're usually stationed out in some of the other camps. But if you want to join up, my lieutenant should be around.
Yours, maybe.
Upstairs.
Of course.
If I'm able to secure
Always need new people.
You're gonna see him kind of look towards the keep and squint.
Would you mind lending a cart?
I'll reach out then, my lord. Thank you for your time.
Of course. Thank you.
So I can do the paperwork.
Well, if you do the paperwork, likely you'll get a large influx of wood that I will happily buy from you.
Back already?
Mm-hmm.
How'd you go?
Easy.
Good.
Mm.
I'll take any win we get at this point.
Yeah, it was easy money. I
We
do want to kill more orcs, though.
plenty of time for that, don't worry. Got a weird question though. You wouldn't happen to have a spare crossbow?
No. I can buy you a crossbow.
It's okay. I'll pick one up off a corpse or something.
I mean, I have an arbalist.
No, I'll need to like use it for a while, so.
Oh. I can teach you when you find one.
It's less about that. I want to set something up. Keep people from being nosy.
Oh, like a booby trap.
Exactly like a booby trap.
I want to help.
Okay, if you happen to find one on your escapades, I'll even buy it from you if I have to.
Very good.
Fats. Oil so I can make her.
Is there a reason why you'd need something like that?
Just people sticking their heads in places they shouldn't. If you'll catch my drift.
Oh, that's not good.
It's not their fault. I don't want to kill people, but at least be a nice, hey, stay the fuck away kind of thing.
That's a sticky situation.
What, you're bowing now? You're not curtsying? Thank you. Getting lazy.
Stop fucking bowing! Stop fucking bowing! Stop it! Don't do it again. Me when my intrusive thoughts hit.
How you holding up after last night?
Creature.
Oh, she's strange, isn't she?
The weather reflects how I feel.
Beautiful.
Do you feel bonita?
Gloomy.
Because you look bonita.
What?
Yes.
What is
very
that?
gloomy.
What is bonita?
I don't know. One of the men around here said it, and they said it means like good or tasty.
All right.
Wait, never mind. It means good, not tasty.
Hey. No,
It was a rough night. I didn't sleep very much.
Yeah, I bet.
Mm.
I'm sorry.
Like
it's
I
something
said,
you
when
have
I
to deal with.
finished. I just wish I had handled it better with him. And now he's left town, and there's nothing I can do until he gets back.
You've always kind of struggled with this, though, right? I'm sure he understands.
I don't know, I pushed him away.
That's what I meant. Or is this a new thing?
Haven't done that yet.
Huh.
This hasn't happened to him before, either.
Like any
Hasn't
of
happened
this?
since... No. Well... There was that one time I nearly took his eye out. But... that was... bad dream.
I meant more so the being a thing, you know? Being close to someone like that.
Oh, it's... He is young. For a man.
Hmm.
I've never asked him that, actually.
Suppose it doesn't really matter in the end, but...
It's his first Sarah. Sometimes I wonder if I'm making a mistake. Just squash it while I'm ahead.
This is not really a life to live, though, is it?
With the path I'm choosing, if I start keeping people close to me like that, they're gonna start dying off. One by one. Or I say fuck it, and ignore everything I've been working up to for the last 3 years, and just exist on the surface, and find something else to do. Which I can. I have that choice.
Oh, the choice is nice, I suppose. Having options.
No, it's fucking terrifying. I wish there was only one thing I had to do.
Let's go.
Yeah. Hi.
Hi.
Hi. Round time.
Drop time.
Round time.
I don't plan on it currently.
I mean, today
Unless I can
is
get
like
some
a very
supplies.
drought day today.
Right? I don't even have to put my hood up.
I know, it's so good.
Oh, are there?
I was gonna try to figure out how to invest in a hood or a hat or something today because I woke up hungover and I'm like, I don't want to deal with sun. Okay, see you.
Bye.
Bye.
Oh, it was over the head.
Oh.
No, don't do that. Be nice to yourself.
Stop hitting yourself.
Don't do that.
Ah.
Oh!
This is the best part about the surface, right here.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, it didn't occur to me you don't get rain down there.
Nope.
Just a beautiful day for
And I'm
rain.
gonna sit in it. Beautiful day for rain. I'm gonna sit in it, and I'm gonna get soaking wet, and I'm not gonna give a fuck. Because I'm wearing a cloth. Mm-hmm.
I'm wearing a white shirt. Oh dear.
Oh, fuck.
They don't
Oh, no.
Okay, you're allowed.
Yeah! Fuck you.
Listen, if he looks intently, I'm gonna get in trouble with the old man. So.
What the fuck? Don't get her in trouble.
I don't need to get her in trouble. She can get herself into trouble.
I
Real.
get myself in trouble. Everyone else gets me into trouble.
Yes, everyone else is the problem, Torty.
Yes, everyone
If
else.
everywhere you go smells
You're
like
a
shit,
trouble
check
prone.
your own shoes.
That's because someone fucking dumped a bucket of shit on me today. That's not my fault.
You still smell like shit though, homie. Who dumped shit on you?
I don't
Some
know.
random
They
idiot.
wedged it above my door, so when I walked in, it fell on me. I jumped in the ocean, and then I scrubbed, and I washed myself with lavender soap as much as I can, so hopefully I don't fucking stink of it
How
still.
the fuck did they put
But-
the bucket on the inside of your house?
Not the inside, but like under
Your
the
shoes
sign,
untied.
wedged against the door.
They're all together. Wow.
Buckles. I have buckles. I don't have ties.
Wow.
Wow.
You look though.
1, 2.
Wow.
Buckle my shoe.
I saw you guys on the roof the other day, I think.
3, 4.
Shut the
You're
door.
a whore.
Saw
Yeah.
your eyes.
Getting mixed signals
Oh,
here.
no, that works too.
Welcome outside.
5, 6. Suck my dicks.
So much,
7, 8.
so much. Hi.
Patty cake. 9, 10. Do it again.
This is fucking poetry. I spent so long last night learning
Thank you.
poetry.
Yeah.
Poetry.
Yep. Elena wants me to learn poetry. So I wrote some poems.
What? Ooh.
What'd you
You're gonna read your
write?
poems?
They're so bad.
Tell
They're
us.
so bad.
Read poems are basically songs without
Poem.
music.
Poem.
Poem.
Okay, I'll do one of my poems.
Woo.
But I have to I
Yes,
have
yes,
to
yes.
save the others for Elena, okay?
Do you happen to have a moment?
Okay.
Okay.
Alright.
Just for man to man.
Of course, yes.
So this is
It's
a
really wrinkly.
yeah, well it was like I'd fall asleep and then I'd wake up and then I'd fall asleep and then I'd wake up.
Oh my god.
Alright.
Wanted to introduce myself.
Okay, so this is a certain type of poem, right? Don't tell Elena, but I found a book that was a poetry book, so I pretty much took poems from them and like changed them to be my poems because I don't know how to do poetry properly. There's a type of poem that
Okay.
instead of rhyming like we're so used to, is called haiku, and it works with the syllables. So you have 5 syllables in the first row, 7 syllables in the next one, and 5 in the next one. Yes, Torty.
What's a syllable?
Okay, so every word, you know what a syllable is, right? Yeah, every time,
Torty.
yeah, every word has like a certain pacing to it. So if I said
Because we can't see the sun that
cart,
often.
that would be
When
1,
the rain comes,
but
we just attribute that to
torti
liquid
is 2,
sunshine.
that's 2 syllables.
Oh,
Sarah
it's
Beth.
like when your
It's not
tongue
even
touches your
right.
roof of your mouth. Okay.
My
Exactly.
name
Yeah.
is Kai La, so that is 4.
Just like the rain.
So
Oh.
the poem works, you do 5 of those, 7 of those.
That's 5.
Is it? Poetry, not maths.
My name is Kyla.
I'm so bad at poetry. Well, there you go. That could be our
Holy shit.
that could be our first one. That could be our first bit. My name is Kyla. All right.
Okay.
Now we need a 7 one.
Okay.
We are sitting in the rain. That's 7.
Okay.
This fucking sucks ass.
Torty has white shirt.
Yeah!
My name is Kyla. We are sitting in the rain. Torty has white shirt. That is a haiku.
A haiku.
Yeah.
Okay.
So the one I wrote
I
was
like haikus. They're kind of cool.
she said to write a poem about someone
Yes.
in the family. That was the
wooden
homework
halves?
brief. And the one I wrote is she asked for a poem. He could not think of any till he found haiku.
I
She's
think
gonna be so mad at you.
Oh, just I discovered one.
One if you
I
have
d-
one.
It peaks. I discovered a certain type of poetry where it's more in about
is it
implications,
a
right, and about
Smallwood
what isn't
miscellaneous
said,
or wooden grunt?
and it involves a lot of hand gestures
it's
and
a
like
wooden
physical
grunt.
movement.
Because like,
They call it battle poetry or wham poetry,
I have wooden
and
grip,
it's
sword
really
dagger,
you got to really
or wooden
enunciate
grip
certain
pole.
words, and it's a whole thing. It's a whole thing.
Probably wooden.
I want
She's
an
gonna be-
example.
That's cool.
I can't reveal my hand
Tell
yet
you
because
what.
it's really
Have one?
something, and I know
How
it
much
for a
is one?
lineup. But it's
All
something.
Okay.
150.
Once you're done with her, if I don't get to see, you have to show it to me
180.
later. though.
It's so embarrassing. It is so embarrassing. When I wrote it, I was like,
I'm so excited.
I'm gonna look so bad.
Yeah.
I want to
I'm
see
so
it.
excited.
That's like 175.
I want to see you do it.
175.
Do it.
Just
Do it.
That's the first time I've seen that happen.
What? People actually haggling?
Haggling. Yeah.
Yeah.
I tried to haggle this morning.
Well, I'll be entirely
Didn't work.
honest with you. You're talking to a dwarf. I've likely not seen haggling
Only
at all,
hags
simply
can
because
haggle.
Dwarves are dwarves.
I wanted to buy something,
I'm great
and
at haggling.
I knew it was
in the
worth
next
50.
Alright, I'll go grab
And
a
he
stick.
said, "Here's 60," and I said,
Spend
not
fucking
in the
hours
holes.
in there haggling.
"No."
Hey, freak! Over here!
Not in the holes.
They do with me.
She can't walk. Her legs are broken.
Okay.
Motherfucker.
Have you ever
Sit
seen
there and
them?
haggle on single
He
coppers.
starts getting.
Yes, they do. They don't haggle.
Look
They
at that, it's a whole
fucking.
corner,
Oh, what's the
fucking
word? They
degenerates.
audit.
Where's your boss? What's his fucking name?
It's weird.
They waste my
Fucking
fucking
loser.
time. That's what they do.
Look at his fucking armor.
They send a price.
Wearing it in
I
the
haven't
rain.
seen him at work
And then I
today.
think
He
it's
might be
they
out of
auction
town.
it to make it higher or
Do you have a
something. I
note?
don't
I
know.
can leave it for
It's
him.
weird.
Why? What's up?
No, it's fine.
I swear I've spent like half an hour talking to a dwarven merchant, haggling him over the price of fucking clothing. We sat there and just
I
went
don't know
back
how
and
she
forth
just
and
lets
back and
people
forth
treat
and
her
back
like
and
that. Could never.
I guess it's just me.
No, no.
I usually get a
Boss
single
man,
price and that's it.
okay.
They don't go lower, they don't go higher, they just tell me the price. Or they go higher, just to spite me.
Fine.
Aye, but you're also an outcast,
fuck was
aren't you?
I will. No,
I have
I'm
a
talking about
feeling
before as well.
Boss Man might be in that.
way back when it was
I don't know, maybe
always
they
this is
didn't
the
like you
price
very
and it's no haggling it down.
That
It's
might
just
not
this
be
is
really
the
good.
price.
He's been the reason why I've been grinding
gotta
so hard
out-stubborn
and
them, I found.
fucking he's been taking so much money and shit is because his wife is really fucking sick. He had to like literally go to the capital,
If you
get
can go
fucking
toe-to-toe with the
special
Longbeards
Alright.
and the Merchants Guild, you're
medicine.
better than me.
No,
Oh.
this is for an axe apparently.
Yeah, no
Sick.
worries. Thank you.
Stack.
Eh, it's alright, I guess.
Oracle, you're kind of the only merchant in
nice
town.
If
I
you
can
don't
reliably
want it,
trust on.
give
Do you
it
have
back.
any fats or tallows at all?
No, I can't sell any food or anything.
No.
Like that.
You wouldn't
I don't
do
know
it.
if that counts as food. Does that count as food?
I want to chew on it.
Fats on
No, I think it
tallow?
counts as a different
Borderline
resource.
wax.
I don't even think I'm fighting right now.
Why do I feel like
Roll
this?
light.
And now
is
it's shock.
like
Thanks.
How the
natural
fuck did you
weather?
do that with your
I'm
mouth?
gonna file it down
Sarah's
with my
part beaver.
Like, this
front
feels
teeth. Just
natural.
You just
Like,
open your mouth and it's like a fucking
Days.
row of teeth all the way around.
66%.
Is this as heavy as it
can't
gets?
Holy shit. Fucking hope so.
No, because any imports and exports are being controlled by the red
One of
dots.
the deep
Yeah,
Easter
but
eggs.
get the top effect. Right,
My
like
brain.
2 days.
Yeah.
Works for me.
Bitch, I don't
8
want
units
this.
would be.
Why'd
what
you
I
take
need
it
most of.
then?
I'll order
I
10.
didn't.
It's easier that way.
Wasn't even gonna.
And I'll just buy
Don't
a
fucking
lot.
snatch it from me, you toddler.
Alright. So, let's say 16.
No, no.
Do it, pussy.
Right into your
Check my
shin.
reflexes.
Worked out a deal. They don't have it today, but they're going to be working to make it prepared tomorrow.
I love Nag.
Same time tomorrow.
Kyler, you got to avoid the most of it.
Hmm?
The rain, I hope. It's downpouring.
You would see he is just drenched.
Oh, I see.
I like the rain.
I see. Yeah, it's not the driest rain. It's pretty humid, but reminds me of home. You'll see, table over there. Tang has dropped off 5 iron axes to be sharpened, so he can complete a deal he's making with the woodworkers to get a discount bulk order of wood. You didn't know the pricing that you'd want to pay.
15 per. Every sharpening is 15 per.
50. Okay. Thank you. I just know I can't do it myself, otherwise I would have.
How do you
On top
not
of
know
that,
how
there
a
was a
grindstone
husband and it's very complex. It's
Yeah,
very
It's a strange
complex.
contraption, I know. Go on.
Yeah. Also, there was a couple, last name Madi. They want to place an iron dagger order.
Okay.
They will be either coming back later today or tomorrow. I said I can't give them a price, but I estimate it's in the 3 to 5 silver range. That was my guess.
For a iron dagger. Yeah, 5. 5 silver.
Okay. I don't want to just randomly give people pricing.
Yeah,
It will be
yeah.
very helpful once I can see anything to know so I can actually give them a proper amount.
Just tell him it depends
If I'm
on
going
how
to be
I
kind of
feel.
your semi-secretary. You really need to make Arlena your secretary. Your secretary.
She's not going to want to be around me after today.
Why is that?
Okay, so my homework for last night was to do poetry.
Oh no.
And I
Did you
wrote
not
some
do your poetry?
fucking bangers, but she's gonna hate me for them.
I see. Also, another weapon order.
Fucking hell.
This one's a more personal one, and it's from the Imperium. They need a personalized throwing dagger.
Who?
Sergeant, gunnery sergeant. What's his name?
Yeah, I know the one. I know the gunny. Silver hair, mustache.
Yeah, that's the one.
Yeah, I know the one.
I didn't quote him any pricing because I said I didn't know, and I also knew there's kind of a wishy-washy on Imperials.
Yeah, we don't really like to, but I have a good rapport with the guy. I don't know.
Yeah. Very good. So I figured I would pass that along.
Yeah, thanks.
And if you ever never hear from me, on my diary, I keep a list of orders to pass along if you check some
Okay.
updates.
Yeah.
How you enjoying the rain, Kaz?
Fucking hate it.
Don't like rain.
Funny.
No, not anymore.
Why?
Well, you see, my family that I used to be with, every time it rained, they'd dance around and out in the fields and in the flowers. And how could anyone hate the rain? And then you look at me and, on God, they try to drown me in this hole. I cannot see.
What?
It feels like the sky is trying to drown me, and I hate it.
All right. Oh God.
Also, it reminds me of home, and I'd rather not be reminded of home.
Where are you from, Kaz?
No.
It's a very hard question, and I don't know if I'm ready to answer that.
That's okay. I don't mean to pry. Apologize.
No, it's okay. I'll need to eventually. It's just... it's hard.
Sounds like a sad story to me.
A lot of tragedy in this world.
Hi, Miss Marin.
Angry than sad.
What can we do for you today?
I guess the home I came from before that, before I left the other one, is
Very good.
the
Use the
Thikarlik
forge, heat
Embassy.
up.
The Stonehammers kept me around while they were there, but they've gone back to Vernfalder, so...
That right?
From them, I sent me here.
Vernfalder sent you here. Interesting.
Now Stonehammers, Vernfalder doesn't care about me.
Oh, the Stonehammer sent you here. Gotcha. Sorry.
Helped them out, so they gave me a place to stay while they stayed at the embassy, and well, they went back to Vernfalder, so I couldn't follow.
Understandable.
Hmm.
I hope they made it. Last word I heard, Vernfalder wasn't doing very well. Stopped receiving messages from him.
I'm sure they made it. The roads between Vernfalder and the Thikarlik Embassy are pretty well maintained, so I'm sure they're fine.
The Darbarog lost contact with them a couple months ago.
From here?
Up near Narbeth. In the Samaris dynasty. The messages stopped returning.
Yeah, I had a...
That's because you're using above ground.
That's fair. Heard rumors there's something an underground or something, but I don't know if I want to believe it. But what I've witnessed here, I'll believe anything.
They're dwarves, everything is underground.
It's true.
He's got a point, you know.
You were close to the Stonehammers?
I mean, for an Elgie, they tolerated me, which, I mean, I guess is as good as you're gonna get.
Yeah.
But, I helped them at least get to the Thikarlik Embassy after their, hold fell apart. I made sure that we didn't leave any dwarfs behind, and that the way in front was cleared. A lot of running,
They're good Dawe, those Stonehammers. I've worked with a lot of them.
I mean, they gave me a family when they didn't have to, so... Especially for, you know, being what I am. I'm thankful for them.
Being what you are?
I wood elf.
Ah. Wouldn't have picked that.
Couldn't tell.
I hide my ears. They didn't really like seeing them, so I keep my hair down, but since I'm here, I might as well start putting it back up.
Certainly have an aesthetic, not like any wood elf I've seen. Just the,
how many wood elves have you seen?
A bunch of
well,
them.
this is dwarf clothing.
There's a
because
gaggle of them that
kind
fall around. There's a gaggle of them that fall around Venora.
I know.
Apothecary.
Well, without going into it too much, this is actually dwarven clothing, but you know.
Yeah, that's what I figured. That's what I initially thought. It's like, that's dwarvish.
Yeah, I mean, I know wear drow armor.
Hey.
So...
I've only met one other drow.
How did,
I think it was a drow.
how
Not
did
sure.
that go?
Never saw his face. Well, he saved my life. Never saw his face. Only know what he sounds like.
What does he sound like?
A male drow? What do you want from me?
I don't know, I might know him. Was he on the surface?
Do you know what... I don't know. Last I saw him was underneath Vernfolder. Do you know a drow by the name of Cantrell then?
No.
Didn't think so.
Worth a
I was
shot.
gonna say, are drow like a tight-knit community on the surface?
I mean, you saw us.
I mean, yeah, I've seen 5 of you in this town, which is more than I've seen in my entire life, but, you know.
I don't know, it's more like bonding through trauma type kind of thing.
See.
Well, if that's the case, then I guess I'm bonded with the drow too.
Mhm. Crenshaw.
Hey, good day. Could be better.
Young lord, I could.
Say again?
Learning quite a lot. It's my first time outside.
It's been on and off the last couple of days. How have you been?
Good, and yourself?
Yeah, getting by, doing everything I can do. I was wondering if we could talk, if that's possible.
Of course.
Let me just get my armor on.
I know you don't like people sitting around the forge, but mind if I, like, you know, just sit here for a little bit, warm up?
As long as you're not interrupting Samuel's work. If it starts to get a large group of
I'm
people...
specifically interrupting him.
If
Noted.
a large group of people starts to form around here, we'll try and disperse them. Gets a little tiresome.
That's what the sledgehammer's for.
No, I get it. I don't like being around when there's a big group of people. I'd rather wait till it's, you know, few people. Easier to do business.
Well, I tell Tang the axes are
Where are you
done
off to?
if he comes back around.
Yep. And it's 15 copper
15
per.
each. Understood.
I'd go grab a couple letters, is all. My little birds amongst the world.
I can accompany you. We can talk.
Wish to join me?
Hmm.
Very well. Join me. So, tell me, boy.
Well,
what is it that you wish to
stone
talk
hammers.
about?
What else? Everything else under the sun.
It's kind of come to my attention that things I used to be good at, things I used to be really good at, I'm losing my touch in. I used to be fantastic at that sort of skullduggery, sneaking around type thing, but recently I've been slipping, and I realized that I'm probably transitioning from one person to another, and I'm a little uneasy about that, I guess. But
you sound slightly sad about it as well.
I know who I'm becoming is going to be a good person. I'm going to be able to do things, and I've learned a lot. But it's sad to kind of lose who I am in the process, you know? At least it feels like that.
Yes. I do understand, but do know it's still a part of your journey. It's not going anywhere, dear boy. Not anytime soon.
Last mission I was on that had to require my skills, we barely made it through. I fumbled the entire way, and that never would have happened. But the reason I wanted to talk to you, partially for advice, but I also realized that my role as a person and being a part of this house is changing. And I was curious if you'd be willing to mentor me in the more courtly intrigue, rather than just being a skullduggery thief. I was wondering how we could translate those into more things that could help us in court. Since if I'm supposed to rule, I won't be able to don a disguise and hide outside, you know?
Yes, quite correct. Don't worry now, young lord. Even now, with the skills you have, and being this thief, as you call it, will come in a great deal handy in the future. Maybe even more handy than you can realize now.
I don't have as much confidence in myself as I used to. The last couple of runs have been rough, and I don't know, I want to be reliable, you know, and if I'm losing my ability to do these things, I don't want to be a liability to anyone.
You're in this transition period, it seems, where a small part of you is getting left behind, and you don't know what is coming forth for your new self, and you seem to be stumbling over the past.